Welcome. This video is documenting the prediction that famous singer-songwriter Paul Simon of Simon and Garfunkel will slip and fall and severely injure his head on November 27th, 2025, Thanksgiving Day. And it is predicted that the news of this will be first reported on November 28th, 2025, Black Friday. The post date on the social media platform that you are watching this video on proves that this prediction is being made ahead of time, as does this time-stamped email and forensic notes PDF document. If you are skeptical for some reason, please email me and I will forward these to you. In the book of Joshua, the Israelites enacted a symbolic 3 sets of 7 before the walls of security of the ancient city of Jericho collapsed in God's judgment. Paul Simon lives with his wife in Wimberley, Texas, near the site of the Battle of the Alamo, when the wall of security was breached by the Mexican army. Paul Simon performed at the 9/11 memorial on the 10th anniversary of 9/11. The deadly Texas flooding that began on Independence Day, July 4th, 2025, was 10 years after the deadly flooding in Wimberley, Texas. The deadly flooding on July 4th was a few miles away from the deadly Wimberley, Texas flooding in 2015. It was said that the campers that died along the river on July 4th were hit in the middle of the night by a, quote, wall of water, unquote. The deadly wall of water on July 4th is exactly 7 plus 7 plus 7 weeks before it is predicted that Paul Simon will fall and injure his head in Wimberley, Texas. This 7 plus 7 plus 7 weeks hints at 3 sets of 7, and the symbolic 3 sets of 7 that the Israelites enacted before the walls of security collapsed in the ancient city of Jericho. Okay, the Israelites, when they took the promised land, marched around the walls of security of Jericho once per day for 7 days, and then on the 7th day, they marched around 7 times while blowing 7 trumpets. Speaking of trumpet, who was inaugurated in the year ending in 7, at the age of 70 years, 7 months, and 7 days old, 73 days, which is 3 sets of 7 after he was elected by 77 electoral votes, on the same day that Netanyahu, the leader of Israel, as in Joshua in the book of who led the Israelites, was in office for 7 years, 7 months, and 7 days, and that day was exactly 73 weeks, as in 3 sets of 7 after Trump descended the golden escalator in the Trump Tower, the symbolic beginning of Trump, which was exactly 188 months after the 7.0 earthquake in Joshua Tree, California. And archaeology proves that the walls of security of Jericho collapsed due to an earthquake. I'll add one more thing. The storm that engendered the wall of water occurred in the night before, July 3rd, and that day was exactly 2,828 days after Trump said cryptically to the media in front of his generals at a dinner in the White House that it was the calm before the storm. Why is 28 days relevant? Because the date 7/4 hints at 7 times 4 equals 28. The Texas flooding was in Texas, the 28th state. Paul Simon is predicted to fall and hit his head in the 28th state. He has a song named America. America is symbolized by the date 7/4.